What's up there, Scorpios? This is going to be your weekly reading for August the 5th through the 11th, 2019. So this will be for Scorpios, whether you guys are Sun, Moon, or Rising Scorpios, or any other placement of Scorpio. Keep in mind, these are not general, they are general, they're not personal readings, so they may or may not resonate with each and every one of you, depending on wherever your vibration is this, at this time in your journey or this week, whether it will resonate or not. So the only way to truly know, Scorpios, if a reading is meant for you is by getting a personal one. So if you guys are open to booking a personal reading with me, you guys can check in the description box below the link to my website. Once you guys do purchase a reading, just make sure that you email me to set up your booking date or a time if a time is needed for your reading. Also, if you guys have questions about my readings, my availability, or emergency readings, you guys can email me directly. Please be mindful that I do not take any business inquiries or anything during the weekend unless it's an emergency reading. So if you guys email me during the weekend, please allow me until Monday to reach out to you. Only available Monday through Friday, okay, for personal readings. Unless, like I said, they're emergency. Okay, so you have number 45, number 38, number 42. So it's kind of like some of you this week, or for some time, not for everybody, but for some time, some of you may have just gave up on participating in life in some way. Maybe you guys are just giving up hope in some way. You've lost your spark, or this desire to create, or this desire to imagine or be playful with life. You just kind of feel like down in some sense, or down on your luck. Some of you may be feeling like this already. This energy, I get that you need to tap into this inner child playfulness, and it could be something due to just disappointment with love, or just feeling like some of you guys may have like an imagination that's a little negative. Like when you think about love, you might have like a cute little thought, and then the next moment you're imagining this person cheating on you or something. Or you might imagine yourself getting a raise or bonus, and then you imagine someone else getting it or something. So it's this, I get like you have to add this spark of this child. I just get a lot of vulnerability. Some of you guys may be drawn to getting a spa treatment. I would definitely suggest that, or taking a bath, like some sort of therapeutic bath for some of you, maybe with flowers, or buying yourself some flowers or a plant or something. But I also see being more active. Some of you may decide to, become more active or do different aerobics or something like that. A lot of you also maybe are dancers or musicians or something. So I'm getting a lot of focus on that. Maybe you feel a sense of stagnancy in these areas, a lack of creativity. I get that it may be just divine timing right now. Maybe this is a period of healing and not so much a time to push yourself or force yourself to create, or force yourself into things that you're not ready for, period. So take this time out to heal for some. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you guys. Tarot, Scorpios for this week. What is the energy for Scorpio? What is the energy, the major energies surrounding Scorpio? Scorpio. Temperance, timing. The Five of Swords. Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Ten of Wands. You guys are very scattered. Like this energy is very, very scattered this week. I just got a neck pain as soon as I said that. Some of you guys just feel restricted. Maybe some of you guys do have neck pains. That could also be a trigger of overthinking. So you have Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Six of Swords, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Okay. So you have 3 cards with the number 6. Number 6 can represent love. So some people might be like freaked out by this number. Some people, now that, if you have any awareness to numerology or angel numbers, 666 is not a negative number. But you have 3 6 cards here. And this could represent love, compassion. Could also represent balance and harmony. So I'm getting with the Temperance card again, your energy is that you are healing. That's the time that you're in this week. Maybe you've been here for quite some time. Doesn't mean that you can't be active and do things, but at this time you're still recovering from things. You're still healing. I feel like you're trying to balance yourself, or that is what your spiritual team is doing. You're being restructured, being renewed. I'm getting like a transmutation of energies as well. Some of you guys are stressed out about something. It could be different for every one of you, but there's this conflict here. And I feel like if anything, it's connected to the past. So the Six of Cups is right underneath the Five of Swords. So I feel like this may be connected to your past. And it could also be connected to an air sign person. It could be a female or feminine air sign. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. It does not have to be romantically related. It could be someone close to you. But I'm just getting that whatever this is there's a stress. There's a pressure here. Feeling pressed by things, pressed by time, maybe pressed by, people's demands, or could be someone that is, has an opinion. Maybe this is a wise person, someone that you do go to. But I am saying that the bulk of your energy is, it's not another person that this represents, and this represents your own energy, something to do with the mind, something to do with just feeling stagnant. I'm saying just being very guarded, very cold, closed off. But I get that you want some peace. You do want things to move freely. You do want to have a sense of clarity about what's going on with you. Again, you're healing. So sometimes certain things come up to the surface because they're healing. They're also being released. It's like you're vomiting. It's like energetic vomit or mental vomit. Like when we think of past things that have hurt us, or negative thoughts that may subconsciously have been in our minds for years, and we had no knowledge that we were taking these things on, that stuff is starting to come up like vomit. And so it comes up and it may feel like, okay, it's bothering me. It's like, it's too much, it's overwhelming. What's happening is that it's coming up so that you can throw it up. It's causing you to feel uncomfortable, like a stomach pain, like you would when you're vomiting, right? Or if you have diarrhea. I'm just using references that make sense. So if you guys are like, oh my God, like human nature is so nasty. Like, come on. If you guys have like diarrhea, that could be literally, maybe you're literally clearing in that way, or you feel nauseous, your body, since you're a water sign, you guys you get more of a clairsentient. Doesn't mean that is your highest spiritual gift. If you're a water sign, that means you're clairsentient and you feel the symptoms and you smell and you taste. But I do get this feeling that some of you guys may energetically be picking up things through your physical body. If not, then think of these things that are coming up, that are bothering you, that are causing you a distress, are things that need to be released. They're annoying you, they're bothering you, they're causing you pain, sadness, anger, because these are things and thoughts and emotions and experiences that need to be let go of, period. Or they're things subconsciously that are coming up that you're starting to let go of. You're just becoming aware of them. The Four of Wands, what the foundation is, this could have something to do with family, could have something to do with a commitment of a marriage or a home situation, loved ones, your home environment, whatever this could be, what this is connected to. And it also could be energies with Aries as well. The Ten of Wands is like you're at your wit's end with something. I feel like in the past you may have surrendered to the need to control or fight against something, because this man is like in surrender mode. And I feel like it's carrying this weight. Maybe you dropped the load. Now I get that what's ahead is a clear perspective with the Page of Swords. This is a fresh new perspective, and it could have something to do with children as well, or just having this freedom like a child and starting to see things from a more in a new way, basically. With the Six of Cups, where you're at is that your attitude may be more on a lighthearted sense. You may be being more compassionate to yourself. You may be because this is a Scorpio card. I believe this is a Scorpio Sun card. I think this is Scorpio Sun, if I'm not mistaken. But you're learning to have patience with yourself, I feel. Some of you, maybe giving in other ways or giving to other people, or maybe you're being receptive to kindness and love, or just giving to yourself right now, healing right now. And that's what this is. I'm seeing this, and I feel like that's in all different areas. There's different types of flowers here, so this can also represent different types of emotions or different types of connections. So you could be in a place of, wanting to be renewed and refreshed in some sense emotionally. And I get that the influence of this is that you are clearing. You are clearing your energy. You're moving into a more of a lighter period or more mental clarity, and you're being guided to it. Your higher self is guiding you, your angels, your ancestors, whatever you want to call it, the universe, God, the creator, whatever. You're being led into this energy, and it's more of a peace that you're, that's influenced, this desire to have that. So what is it that you hope for? You hope for harmony. And I feel it's not just outside of yourself with relationships with other people, but more so with yourself. I feel like you want this harmony. And I'm noticing this with the Temperance card. These are two different aspects, two different elements. And I feel like this represents you. And this could also be, these children in the card, or if it's a man and a child. I don't know what this other thing is. I don't know if that's a child or a man. I can't tell. But this can represent balance within self. Like I said, there's 3 sixes in your spread, and they're all in the same alignment with each other. There's 6 of cups, 6 of swords, and the lovers, which is the 6 major arcana. So I feel like this is more so a balance with yourself. You want to be able to relate to yourself in a deeper way. And also, I don't feel like it excludes others. So this could also be with others in your environment as well. But I get this as an attunement with self, especially with the High Priestess next to it. So you will have that. I feel like you will have a lot of deep insights as well. I feel like the more and more you are receptive to what's happening and more consciously aware of what's being removed and what's being released, or that whatever's happening is happening for a reason so that you can be free, and you flow with these energies, and you are receptive to this change in this cycle, and you're patient with yourself, that things will eventually, they will clear up, if not already. I feel like things are already moving forward. I hope that makes sense. So let's see where your love energies are. Keep in mind, Scorpio, not everybody has the same love situation, so please only take what may resonate with you in your situation. Okay, so you have daydreams, lucid dreaming, and fantasy with soulmates, inauthentic, forgiveness, and fears, doubts, regret, and guilt. So I'm going to clarify these cards with the tarot. If you guys are interested in this deck or any of my decks, they will be in the description box below, the links to them. So let's go ahead and clarify. Divine Spirit, please clarify these cards in the exact order as I pulled them. What these cards mean for Scorpio. Please give me more clarity, more in depth. Thank you. 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups. 2 cards want to come out. Justice and Knight of Cups. And the 4 of Wands again. So, 2 of Swords with daydreams, lucid dreaming, and fantasy. So I get that you go in between worlds. When it comes to love, you may spend a lot of time fantasizing about love, or maybe a relationship with a specific person, or you just, it's a lot of flowing through realities too as well for some of you, because you're the Libra moon card. So just get this love, this, fantasy, desiring, maybe even pining after someone, or you may be having a lot of dreams about someone, or you could be having dreams about a mystery person because she's blindfolded. So it could be that you sense something is coming in, or you're having premonitions or dreams or experiences with, it could be mystery people that you've never met. With the soulmate card, with the Ace of Swords, some of you guys may be conflicted about something pertaining to a soulmate. You may be questioning whether you have one, or questioning whether someone is that, or you have questions about love, period. Is there somebody for me? Is it not? there's a lot of questions that you guys feel like you're not getting answered, and it could be connected to these dreams that you're having, or these fantasies, or something that's taking place. You may be questioning, am I tripping? Am I obsessing? Am I crazy? You know, it could be a lot of different things for you guys, but I'm just getting that you want clarity in this topic of love. With the Four of Cups over inauthentic, you're tired of fake relationships. You may be things and people that you once were drawn to. You're starting to um, grow bored with those things. You may, you know, no longer feel any emotional connectedness with certain types of people, your environment. This could be just outside of love as well. Like, you know, people that you once were cool with, or you can't even be around certain people anymore because of, you know, you may be sensing the inauthentic energies, especially with the Cancer moon energy here too. And you have a Libra moon card as well. So a lot of internal, intuitive, emotional energies that you're tapping into. Forgiveness, the Justice card, and the Knight of Cups. So Spirit is telling you to forgive people, because what's going to happen is that you have to take into account what you may have had to experience in the past, what you needed to learn at that time. You may have felt like you were frivolous in situations, or you were too open to people. And Spirit's telling you to forgive these people, forgive yourself most of all, and not look at yourself as a failure, or look at these things as a waste of energy. What did you get out of it? Try to find something positive that you learned or took from these experiences. Um, Give yourself more credit as well, because you're still healing. And I also feel like you only knew and only loved in the way that you knew how at the time. So don't discredit yourself or your experiences. Fears, doubts, regret, and guilt. So I get that this is connected to a commitment maybe in the past, or it could be relations to upbringing or family situation. So some of you guys may be fearing commitment. Some of you guys may doubt that you'll ever have a committed relationship, or that there will ever be stability maybe in an existing bond. Some of you guys may regret past relationships, guilt connected to past relationships. And I just get that these are things that are opening, like this is becoming something that you're becoming aware of, so that you can handle it and deal with it. That's what I'm seeing. So some of you guys could be dealing with Libras, because Libra came out twice. You also have Aries. The Four of Wands also came out twice. And then you have Cancer, or Cancer moon energy. Okay. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card as advice for you guys for this week. Don't forget to like this video, or share it with someone, or share the channel. Also, subscribe if you have yet to. Okay. Don't forget to check the description. What is the advice for Scorpios in love this week? What is their advice? What's their advice? 2 cards. Okay, so this could be the one you've already met the romantic partner you seek, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this card came out reversed. I don't do reversals like that, especially not with Oracle cards, but I get that some of you guys, your advice is to forgive this. Maybe you felt like someone was the one. Maybe you're still confused, like are they or not. You may feel like you've made the wrong judgments about people in the past, or maybe just one specific person. But I'm getting that you have to forgive yourself. And again, that message comes out, what did you learn? It's not about what you experienced and looking at yourself, you know, as, you know, hopeless, or stupid, or that you lacked, or you've lost or missed out. It's more so, what did I learn from my past experiences? Because when you stay stuck in the past, you're not able to be present. And it could also be that there is someone that could be the one around you, or you're calling in that energy, but you're not able to see it because there's still some things that you have yet to let go of. And the key word again is forgiving. Remember, you have the forgiveness card. So please take only what resonates with you, Scorpio. Much love to you guys as always. Thank you for watching. Until the next reading. Peace.